Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, everyone. If you're tuning in for the very first time, my name is Kim Dent. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I've been a demonstrator for 22 years, and I live in Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love teaching stampers and crafters how to make quick and easy and adorable greeting cards. So if you live in the St. Louis area or Illinois area, I teach classes once a month at Zion Lutheran Church in our fellowship hall. We're located a quarter mile east of 270. It's very easy to find. My classes are on the second Friday and Saturday of the month. We've got 3 classes coming up this coming weekend. Friday night's class starts at 6 p.m. and then I have 2 classes on Saturday, 9 a.m. and it goes till about noon or a little after, and then a 1 p.m. afternoon class, and it goes till a little after 4. And we make 5 greeting cards. The first time you come, it's absolutely free. I also gift all of my friends who come to my classes the annual catalog, and you'll also right now get a mini catalog, and that's my gift to you. So if you're interested in attending one of my classes, the one thing that you do need to do is you need to let me know. You can comment in this below the video, or you can contact me. I think you can find my contact information on my website. My website is kimdent.stampinup.net. I know you can find it there. So I would love to have you, whether you're a beginner stamper, you've never stamped before, or you've stamped for many, many years. The card kits are neatly cut and neatly organized. What you're doing is stamping and assembling. So you go home with 5 adorable cards along with their envelopes ready to mail out. So hello everyone. Happy Labor Day weekend. Thanks for holding down the fort the past 2 weeks. Last week I was in Las Vegas at Stampin' Up's BackStage. It was a conference for leaders, and I had a fantastic time. Just shout out to my wonderful travel buddy, Gina Kofelt. We got to see Hoover Dam, which was amazing. And then we were in Red Rock Canyon. If you're familiar with the Las Vegas area, it's about 45 minutes away from the Strip. Absolutely beautiful part of the United States. So good. I never realized it. I think that's my 4th time being to traveling to Las Vegas, but never realized that the surrounding area was so beautiful. While I was there, I had, it was a real treat to get together with a group of stampers, or demonstrators. We're obviously stampers. We had to do we swapped cards, and we also did what's called a shoebox swap, which was a lot of fun. I got to try out some new stamp sets that I'm going to show you the samples that I made. And then we also swapped cards, and then I swapped with other demonstrators. So I have a ton of stuff to show you tonight. I'm going to try not to talk too long, but I do want to remind all of you that, one, on September 6th, the mini catalog, the brand new mini catalog goes live. I'll be placing orders that day. So if you would like to contact me, I'm happy to place an order for you. Or if you go online, I'll show my website in just a second when I turn the camera around. It's just a very exciting time for us. Anytime we have new stuff, as stampers, it's always fun to get our hands on the new stuff. And especially if you're making Christmas cards, get ready. Have those stamps, the stamp sets or bundles picked out with the coordinating DSP. Have them ready to order on September 6th. So you get them and you can start stamping your cards. So let me sync my laptop. Thank you. Say hello if you're tuning in. I forgot to say that. Or if you found me on my YouTube channel, please comment and let me know where you're viewing from. I get tickled to see how far away across this great big world that YouTube reaches. And thank you for tuning in. If you're watching on the replay, please say hello and let me know that you watched, even if you can't watch live. So let's see. Have any of you done anything? Are you doing anything fun for Labor Day weekend? Rick and our anniversary is on September 5th. So hopefully tomorrow we will be celebrating we'll be celebrating by going out to eat. Our anniversary, we've been married 42 years. It's hard to believe. Just goes by in such a blink, doesn't it? So we just thought since we have the day off, we would celebrate. Such a blink, doesn't it? Oh, there we go. We're gonna, if you're from the St. Louis area, we are celebrating by going down on the hill. So we're going to eat hopefully some delicious Italian food. So we've done that for the past couple years. We've gone to the same place even. So I believe it's called Mama Campisi's. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. All right, I'm going to flip my camera around. So hold on tight. Whoop, that didn't go as smoothly as... There we go. Sorry, you're looking up at my ceiling. Okay, there's my website. This is where you can go and find out about me, about my classes. This is my online store, so you can order in your pajamas or 24/7. This is the host code that I'm using right now, probably for another week. If your order is $149.99 or less, please use this host code. If it's $150 or more, I don't want you to use that code, because if it's $150, you will receive the hostess or the Stampin' rewards. Hello. Oh, Joyce. Hi, Mom from St. Peter's. Hello, Cheryl. Oh, Jill. Yay. Hi, Lynn from South Carolina. Oh my goodness, Lynn on vacation. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks to all my new viewers who are watching tonight. Okay, I have so much to share. You can tell I'm Gabby tonight. Oops, sorry about that. I want to show you some cards that I made with the other demonstrators, and you're going to be blown away. So... this is the first one. Oh my goodness. I do have this stamp set. It's in the mini catalog. Watch this fancy fold though. You open it up. It goes like this. And then you can put your greeting right here. How cool is that? And aren't these little pumpkins adorable? Stinking cute. That and what it says, there's a bunch of different greetings that go right here. I can't crack open the catalog right now, but after next week I'll be able to. And I can't right now think of the name of the stamp set. Pumpkin Patch maybe. And it's got a coordinating punch. So this is a fancy fold. I'm not sure what it's called. I know that the demonstrator who did this swap or did the shoebox swap is Jeannie Cooker, and I believe she got the idea from Lisa Curcio. So if you want to look her up on YouTube, she has done a video on how to make this. Isn't it stinking cute? Look at this one. Oh, spooky. This one is from Amy Combs. Isn't it adorable? Dracula and Frankenstein, and there are dies for that. And then, let's see, underneath, I think we have a new set. If you've looked really closely, there's a new set of decal circles, and I think she used it right there. Excuse me. I'm not sure which demonstrator made it. Maybe Gina Cardera. Look at this. This is a faux stair-step card. So easy to make and adorable. And do you see these little embellishments? They glow in the dark. Hi, Karen. They glow in the dark. Are they adorable? So stinking cute. And then I thought, like, I usually, when I make the faux stair step card, I put like a white panel right here. And then this is where like Happy Halloween would go in my little message. I think this is the last. Look at that. Can you see she embossed with clear embossing on black? I think this was Jeannie's also. And then look at the inside. Love it. So for those of you who do Halloween cards, make Halloween cards, make sure you're ready on September 6th to place your order. Let's see. This is one, since we're doing, this is one that we made. So this was part of the shoebox swap. Do you see? Those are dies. Look at the cute DSP. There's that cute little ghost again. And then, oh no, I thought this one had glow in the dark embellishments, but it doesn't. And then look, got to decorate the inside. Isn't that sweet? This was so fun to make. Love all the little detail. All right, this is from Rosie Gonzalez. And look, it's another fancy fold. Do you love it? Getting all these ideas. I like the plaid DSP too, Sandy. Love this little gingerbread. And then the stocking. I'm going to have to copy this fancy fold too. It stands up nicely and folds real compact like that, so it fits in a regular envelope. Right. Oh, here's another Halloween. Look at this one. Ooh, boo. This one has the glow-in-the-dark embellishments. You can see there's a ghost, and over here there's a little bat. And again, oh, don't have anything for the, I think she might have given me, I know she did. There was a little piece to go inside, because you got to decorate the insides, right, girls? This one was from my travel buddy, Gina Kofelt, and this is One Horse Open Sleigh. These are snowflake embellishments, so you can find these. This is not in the mini catalog. This is in, you go to my online store, and you can see the One Horse Open Sleigh DSP, as well as the One Horse Open Sleigh stamp set. See how pretty that is? She used gold down here for the, I don't know what these are called, blades. And then we colored it in with blends. Isn't that a sweet old-fashioned card? Love that. This one is from Sandy Carlson. Look at this fanciness. This is a gift card holder. How cool is that? And then this is the foil. Do you see? It's like, I'm not sure what color green it is. Let's see. I'm going to say Granny Apple. Isn't that sweet? So cute. So cute. Santa was here, and then on the inside, Holly Jolly. This is, I'm excited to share this one with you. We sell, which I don't hardly ever remember talking about this. This is from, I believe, the Memories and More kit. So scrapworkers we sell these card kits that are called Memories and More. And this is one of them. And now I took a whole class on using different Memory and More kits to make card fronts. So you might be seeing that from me in the near future. And this is one of our punches that we just cut in half. And this is actually part of the Memories and More too. I didn't stamp that, I just cut it out. Look at the sweet one. This is from Rhonda Morgan. This is there's a new punch used right there. And then the dies, Sweet and simple, quick and easy. Of course, I love the colors. It looks like it's petal pink. Love this one. And the embellishments. Gotta have the bling. This is Gina's. These sweet little monkeys. Watch this fancy fold. Dun 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 dun. I don't know if I can get it all on the camera. There you go. Can you see it? Isn't that adorable? That's sea foam, soft sea foam, and then the monkeys. So sweet. And a fancy fold card. This is also a fancy fold card, but I realized just a minute ago, this is a book fold. Look at how pretty this DSP is. So good. And how gorgeous the die is. I forgot I was supposed to put some adhesive right here, so hold on just a second. This is that book fold that all you have to do is 5.5, and I think it's 4.25, and then it makes a sweet little book fold. How gorgeous is, I love this DSP. There we go. And then just a few more. This one was also from Sandy Carlson. This is the stamp set I used last month in class. What is it called? Something earthy. Oh, I just had it here. Earthen. Help, Lynn, can you help me? What's the name of that stamp set? This is from the Heartfelt Sympathy. That is from the stamp set that has the little sandpiper birds. It's in the annual catalog. Look at how cool this this is. I don't know what we call it, rope twiney stuff. And then we used, or she used a that time-worn embossing folder. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my words right now. How pretty and tasteful is that, though? Gorgeous. All right, just a few more. These cards, I want to show you. These are cards that I made. I was chosen this year to be on the sale, Stampin' Up! Chose me to be on the Sales and Promotion Demonstrator Council. And I received, I'm going to make for you tonight one of the cards, but this is part of a bundle. And then I used the One Horse Open Sleigh DSP as the focal points. Can you see back there? And then this one on these two. And then it's called Wishes All Around. Look at how beautiful this snowflake wreath. And then that's vellum. And then this one, I used a mask on it. Earthen, thank you, Sandy, earthen treasures. Why couldn't I think of that word? Thanks, Jill. Oh my goodness. But love the dies. So I'm going to show you a card that was my swap card. Two of them, actually, that I took. One was my swap card, and then the other one was my make and take, my shoebox swap card. So I hope you like seeing all these. Isn't it fun to see all the different styles? Oh my goodness, girls. Hold on. I got to take a drink of water. All right. Here we go. I'm going to show you the cards that I took. Here is the first one, and I'm going to make it for you. Let's bring this down a little bit, or I'll bring this up. So this is from the stamp set, or the bundle, Wishes All Around. There's the stamp that I used on this. It's got a coordinating die set. There you can see, here's the trees. And then here's the cool snowflakes. It also has these twigs, 3 separate little tree dies. And then individual snowflakes. This one I love. That's the one that I used on that last card, this card. And there's just 2 layers of them. So I used Old Olive and Mossy Meadow on this one. And do you see those little embellishments? Oh my goodness, I love them. Look at, usually I'm always all about use 3, but like on these wreaths, I could not stop. Love the bling. All right. So here it is. It's in the mini catalog. Wishes all around. You can see Christmas greetings. I love this one. May the love of friends and family surround you this Christmas. Make it merry. And sending wishes for a wonderful and joyous season. And that's right here. All right. And then you can see I used, this is a new ribbon that is in the mini catalog. And what I did was on this particular card, or on my swap card, I cut it in half because it was just too big, I felt like, but I kind of wanted like that country look. So I just took my scissors, cut it carefully in half, and tied my bows for this one. For my card that I'm making for you right now, I'm going to use just some red ribbon that I had. I'm going to see, I think this is really more my style, but I'm going to show you how I made it. So all you need for this is obviously wishes all around. And then for your card kit, you need cherry cobbler, 4 1/4 by 11, and you're going to score it at 5 1/2. Then you need a piece of mossy meadow. This is the next layer, 4 inches by 5 1/4. You need 2 pieces of Very Vanilla, 3 3/4 by 5. One is for the inside and one is for the outside. You need a piece of Old Olive, 3 1/2 by 3 1/2, and then Mossy Meadow. Those are for my the trees that we're gonna stamp, and then I cut them out already. But this, I wanted you to see the sizes. So 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. Then a piece of Mossy Meadow, 1 3/4 by 5. This is a piece of the 1 horse open sleigh, 1 1/2 by 5. And then, we need a piece of Mossy Meadow, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and that's for that layer on the outside. And then Very Vanilla. So, I think I've got all my pieces. It's very easy to make. Do you like it? It's really different, isn't it? I'm going to show you with the next card. I have the pack of 1 horse open sleigh. Oh, and then a little bit of ribbon. So I have the pack of 1 horse open sleigh in my next container that I'll show you. So I hope you got a picture of this. We're just going to start assembling. Cherry cobbler. The next layer is Mossy Meadow. 4 by 5 1/4. And then, let's see, because I knew I was going to be Gabby, I've already stamped. So this is Sending Wishes for a Wonderful and Joyous Season. This goes on next. That's one of the stamps in the set. And then we're going to take our 1 3/4 by 5 Mossy Meadow. I love Mossy Meadow. I'm very, that's been around for a while, and I fell in love with it, and it's still one of probably my favorite, like when I'm putting cards together for Christmas, Mossy Meadow, Cherry Cobbler, I love those two together. I'm gonna pull this up a little. I removed my camera. Sorry, I think I'm going out of screen today. Okay, then the next layer is Mossy Meadow, 3 1/2 by 3 1/2, and Very Vanilla. And it was hard not to put dimensional on these, but the card is, you know, usually you'll see me put these, is that the right, hold on one second. by 3, 3.5 by 3. Oh, no, I used the wrong one. Hold on. 3 and 1, sorry girls. 3 and 1/4 by 3 and 1/4 is this Mossy Meadow. That's the one the larger piece that you just saw in my hand. That's to cut the die out. So this piece, normally I would like to pop this up, but because the wreath is so kind of bulky, that's why this is just glued flat. I wanted to, I was tempted. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring in, here's my tree wreath stamp, we'll call it. And what I did was I used Mossy Meadow ink on Mossy Meadow cardstock. And actually what I did when I made my swaps, I used my Stamparatus. It was easy to crank out. Let's see, how many of those did I make? So 20, I think I made about 20 of them. So I had to have 40 of these wreaths, half in Mossy Meadow and half in Old Olive. See how nice and crisp that comes out? Okay, I'm gonna close this one up and bring in Old Olive. I'll clean off this. I'm going to do the same thing on the Old Olive. I talk a lot about the Stamparatus. I know I have customers who, you know, have them. So they're, look how, I love, it's such a crisp, clean image. So the Stamparatus, you're going to see me use it with the next card. There are other stamp positioning tools that are so helpful. I'm sad that we don't carry one anymore, but if you're interested, contact me. I can recommend from other companies stamp positioning tools, or you might want to just Google that. And I know that it's easy to find that, and well worth it. Like I was saying with these wreaths and that, making all of the cards for my swaps, it made it so easy to do. So what I did with these two pieces is I've already cut them out just like that, and all I did was, let's see, I'm gonna bring in my Tombow glue. Oh, Kathy, I'm glad you love your Stamparatus. I do love mine too. So for this, watch, let's see, how did I do this? I think I just, I cranked out so many of these. Oh, maybe I just put it like here, all the way around. I had a system, and of course now it's been a week, and now let's see if I can get this. So what I want to do is I want to layer them so they're kind of, so that you can see the second layer, the lighter layer. That worked out pretty well. Now this is what I put dimensionals on. And I did go crazy with the dimensionals because I wanted it to stay. I was traveling with them, you know, so had them in my carry-on bag, though. That's something I learned a long time ago as a demonstrator. Whenever you travel, if you've taken the time to make, you know, 50 swaps to swap with other people, you don't want them in your checked bag. I've just been on a couple of trips where, you know, we work hard on them, and then it gets put in a piece of luggage, and then that luggage doesn't make it to the convention or the conference. So I've learned a long time ago, you put your swaps in your carry-on bag. So I always have a special tote that I carry with me to events. I've had it for a long time. My dear friend Elizabeth gave it to me, and I've used it for years. It's beautiful. It's a Vera Bradley. All right, did I get them all? I think I did. All right, I just positioned this like this, centered it, and now all I need is a glue dot for my pretty red. I think this is really real red ribbon, but I just decided tonight I think it looks good against the cherry cobbler. Normally I'm all about, it's got to be cherry cobbler ribboned, but I thought it looks close enough, and I do love it. This is definitely more my style. The other one is really country looking. This one's a little bit, I don't know, I don't want to say fancy, but I love the pop of red on there. What do you think? Country or a little bit more satiny ribbon? What do you vote for? All right, I also want to share with you, this is something I did today. Oh, now I see, I guess it got a little wet. This is just a scrap of the, that I had laying around, because I had cut up so much for these two pieces right here. I had pieces left over. So this is, I believe, about, I know it's a 6-inch piece, and I think, when was it? Was it like 2.5 maybe? And all I did was I laid it, against the front side of this, and then just used my paper snips. Isn't that elegant? Matchy matchy. I'm all about the matchy matchy. Let's see. And then on the inside of this one, there you can see, may the love of friends and family surround you this Christmas. Ah, love it. So I hope you like this card. Red. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. Me too. Red. I love the red ribbon. All right. There's our first card, girls. I did, let's see. Where did it go? Oh, here's a commercial break. I forgot to say this in the beginning. On September 6th, Stampin' Up! Is releasing 5 new DSPs, and they are in the online exclusive category. There are some, like the Christmas. This matches the translucent flowers. This one right here. Oh goodness, I had the names, but they're beautiful. There's some sparkly in there also. So take a look on September 6th. I will tell you it's while supplies last. And so if you're in love with any of them, I know you probably can't hardly see them on the from the flyer, but take a look online. And for the girls on my team also, I want you to know, if you're in love, my customers or my team members, if you're in love with any of them, it is while supplies last. So if you love them, don't wait, because I have a feeling they're gonna fly. So yeah, it's a special release, so it's only while supplies last. So oh, Sandy, I'm glad you like the country one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So special release, designer series paper, September 6th, only online. They're not going to be in a mini catalog. All right. That's it for that commercial. The next card, this was another card that I made out of the One Horse Open Sleigh. And girls, I didn't get the stamp set, the one with the sled, but I love this DSP. I love, love, love it. And this is the piece that I only had one left. This is a piece I used for this next card. And you're going to see how quick and easy it comes together. All of these pieces are beautiful. So this is one of the online exclusives. It's called One Horse Open Sleigh. Look at They're so smart. I will say this, I keep saying it, like Stampin' Up, I love the way that, you know, this with the patterns can be used, you know, I'm thinking Christmas or other reasons, Christmas, winter, but like the flip side, I love these wood textures. I love the wood textures. They're so good for masculine cards. So here's more of the patterns. This one, see just how this could be used just for any kind of card. This one's so pretty. I've seen a lot of demonstrators, they'll take one of the label dies and put, you know, like a Christmas verse or a winter verse, and, you know, they cut this down, which is what I'm going to show you how to do with my card. They cut it down so it's card size, but then layer it up and then just use a label, and look how pretty that is. Did I show you the flip side? Yeah, I showed the, no, I didn't. There's the flip side. That looks like mossy meadow and a little bit of wild wheat. Here's this one. This one's pretty too. Good for man cards. This is like, it looks like the sky, you know, it's from the trees looking down with some little footprints there. And some Night of Navy and Misty Moonlight. Here's another beautiful one. So this is a 6x6 pack. Love the texture. I love this one. And actually I made a card with this one. And then when I was putting all my stuff together for all of you tonight, I don't see it. If it turns up, I'll show you next week. Pretty colors. Look at this one. See how you could cut this down and make a cute card. And then there's this. This is the piece that I used for my for that little strip that you like. Well, Sandy, I'm gonna show you how to use it. So you've got to do some, you know, cutting, but it is easy to do. And then I'll bring back, see those cards that I made. It's just knowing how to cut it down. It's really, I'll show you. More texture. Look how pretty. Patterns. Let's see, last one. If you are in love with that trucking along, I've seen like people cut this down and then they make, you know, so it's like the card front, but they put that little Ford truck as it's like going by. So cute. All right, I'm going to show you. Well, this one, look at this one. There's a teeny little snowflake stamp in Wishes All Around, a single one. It's right there. It's adorable. And I just did that. This is like, you can't get any easier than this. So there's the background, the scenic, and then I just put the verse and a couple little snowflakes on there. So this is also a great card if you're wanting to do a ton of cards. Get yourself a pack of it and you can cut it up. This one I used it too, but you can see it's the background here, and then I used a layer, and then there's that single die, and I love that little snowflake. So for this card, let's see. I used the fox piece. Here it is. Oh. And I cut it down, Sandy. And really what I did was I knew I wanted to use, you know, I want it to be a simple card. And this is the wow factor, the snowflake wreath. So I love the way the fox is kind of looking up. And so this, I just kind of had a template, and then I figured out a vellum template, vellum. So I could lay it on top of the DSP. I wish I had it here. I laid it on top of the DSP, and then, so the vellum template was, this is 3.5 by 4 3/4. I laid it on top, and then that's how I figured where I want it to cut so that I could have this, the fox right here and looking up. So let me show you how it went. Oh, first you need a piece for your card kit. You need a piece of copper clay. Who would have thought? I love that I'm able to come up with cards for Christmas that aren't traditional colors. So this is copper clay. It's 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. This is so easy. The next layer, you need 2 pieces of basic white, 3 3/4 by 5, and one is for the outside and one is for the inside. Then you need a piece of basic white, 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and this is for the snowflake wreath. And then the last wow factor, it's the DSP. 1 horse open sleigh DSP, 3.5 by 4 3/4. And how I figured it out was using that vellum template, laying it down, and then deciding how I was going to cut it. And you know, the pieces that I cut off, I've got them. I can use them. You know, you've seen me use it for the inside of the, to decorate the inside, or like I showed you on that last envelope, I can use those pieces to decorate the outside of my envelopes. So, all right, this is quick and easy because I know I've been gabbing. All we need to do is get your bone folder and give it a nice crisp fold. Then we're going to take our basic white 3 3/4 by 5 and our 1 horse open sleigh. I'm going to center that. Then I'm going to bring in my dimensionals. So we're going to pop it up a little bit. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Sandy. I appreciate you saying that. It is one that when I got it, I was kind of stressing a little bit. Stampin' Up! Mailed this to us. We all got different bundles. And this was mine, and I kind of was like intimidated by it. But after I started playing with it, especially with the DSP, I love it. I love this font. I love this verse especially, and this one. Make It Merry is on the inside of that other card that I made, but the tiny little snowflakes and then the coordinating dies, it's so good. So good. And it's different. That's the other thing. I think it's different. It's a different style than what I typically use. I've made wreaths before, but not like this. You know, they've been just really traditional. So on this, what I want to show you how I stamped the whole. Oh my goodness, I've been gabbing. Okay, do you see what I missed on there? I was gonna use my Stamparatus, girls. Well, let's see. I need a block. Oh my goodness. Hold on, girls. Here, I can pull this one off. All right. I was going to use my Stamparatus and show you how I cranked out so many of them. You gotta laugh. Okay, we're going to use copper clay ink to coordinate with my copper clay cardstock and the fox. Okay, oops. I gotta make sure now it's on straight. Whoa. Okay. Whew, it's pressure. Okay. Okay, I think it's right about here. Sending wishes for a wonderful and joyous season. Yay. Whew. I was worried, you know, I would get sending, not the whole wishes. It turned out. Okay, here's my next tip. When you have a intricate die like this, typically I would want to use our self-adhesive sheets that we sell. They're amazing for intricate dies like this. But what I found out was it was faster for me to just bring in my silicone craft sheet. They're like $6 in the back of the catalog. And my Tombow glue. I love doing it like this. I do use the adhesive sheets, but I think it just, there were so many pieces, they were getting stuck. It cuts beautifully, but the adhesive sheets, it was just making more adhesive than I needed. So if you're watching me for the first time, this is just an old sponge. We used to sell them. You can get them now on Amazon. I've cut it into pizza pie pieces. I'm just going to take it and lightly dab, thin out that adhesive that's up here in the corner, and dab, dab, dab. And this just puts enough and a very light layer of adhesive all over. It doesn't squirt through. And it's fast and easy. So look at how beautiful that is. I love the white, like kind of on the white. There you go. And then I stamped this already. Did do this on the Stamparatus because I wanted the inside ready to go. It's always nice, this, I will tell you this, like when you're sending Christmas cards, make sure you take the time to do your inside. I know you all will. My life is kind of crazy, but like a lot of times I'll have, over the year, you know, I'll have my cards and I'll have the outsides all ready to go, and then I don't have the insides. So especially if you've got that stamp positioning tool, just crank out a bunch of your insides along with your outsides. Now, the one thing that I did add to this, my favorite right now, are these beautiful, what are they called? They are in the annual catalog. They're my favorite embellishment. Hold on. They are called Adhesive Back Sparkle Gems. They're on page 140. And I use them a lot. 120 pieces for $8.50, and they come in champagne, black, and white, or kind of silver sparkly. They're very cool. So I'm going to add with my take your pick tool. There you can see some black ones. I just thought this goes so pretty with copper clay, and I'm going to add 2 littles. Oh, I see it covered up. Now, that's going to make me crazy. Do you see how that N on season? Thankfully, it wasn't adhered all the way down. Okay, season I can now see, so I'm happy. So 1 there. Let's put 1 there. And then a big one. That's usually what I do. 1 big, 2 littles. There you go. That is how you use your scenic DSP. So tell me, what is your favorite, the tree or the snowflakes? All right, let me flip my camera around. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Next week, so along with our anniversary on the 5th, on the 7th is my sweetie's birthday, and we're celebrating it next Sunday in the evening. So my plan is to possibly do the YouTube video in the afternoon before we go out to dinner with our kids, our family. So it won't be at 7, but hopefully you'll see me in the afternoon on Sunday the 10th. So have a wonderful Labor Day and have a wonderful week. Thank you all for tuning in. God's blessings. Bye-bye.